Hi Taurus, welcome to Key Wisdom Tarot. My name is Ruth and I'm your Reiki Master and Tarot reader. This is going to be your July love reading, Taurus. We're going to start with 6 cards as usual. I'm going to draw 3 that are going to represent you and your energy, and 3 that are going to represent the person or the situation coming towards you in the month of July. Okay, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and press a little you came out then press the little bell for notifications, because I am going to be putting out additional love readings, Taurus, in every month from now on, in about the middle of the month. I'm also going to be posting your bi-weekly general readings for the month of July, or for the next 2 weeks in July, within the next 7 days. Okay, it takes me so long to update, to upload everything, and I like to upload all 12 videos at a time, so it's a long process, but at least the video quality is improving. Okay, so Taurus, I've got no idea. I've been shuffling for you, and I've been, meditating obviously before I started the video. So let's see what's going to come out. I definitely feel your energy, to be fair. Okay, so this is your energy, Taurus. Okay, so we've got the 10 of Wands, the Lovers card, and the 5 of Pentacles. And let me tell you, this is the 10th reading I'm doing, and this is the first time, the 10th love reading I've done in the last 2 days, and this is the first time the Lovers card has been on show. And then we've got the person or the situation coming towards you in the month of July as well. Okay, so let's have a look first of all. Now, this wants to come out first of all, and I'm going to pull it out and put it there. This wants to come out first. I've got to go with what comes out. So the first card that wants to come out for you was a 5 of Cups. I will be making a video, just a side note, I will be making a video about the 5 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords and 5 of Wands, because a lot of my personal readings over the last couple of weeks have had a high instance of 5s, and I want to show people how we can move through that energy, those energies of the 5s. Okay, but for you guys, 5 of Cups is a challenge, obviously, and it's a challenge that you must overcome, and a challenge that's caused by a relationship or the influence of other people. That's what it is with 5s. In this instance, something has challenged you, Taurus, and you walked away from the challenge, and that's left you feeling upset. It could have been a challenging relationship that you were in. It could have been a commitment of some sort. There's a lot of pain in the past with the 5 of Cups. We're looking at the sacrifices we've made, and you're looking at the sacrifices that you feel you've made, Taurus, and really looking, well, what have I actually got out of it? I put myself on the line emotionally, and I didn't get anything out of it in the past. But there is love with the 2 of Cups here. There is actually a commitment, or a potential commitment, or potential connection between you and somebody else, Taurus. Okay, this feels like the energy that you're bringing into July. It is the 5th of July today when I'm recording this video. Hopefully it'll be going up tonight, but I don't know, with the internet access, it's so slow. It literally takes hours. Anyway, but this feels like the energy that you're bringing in. This is feels like your attitude. You're not feeling very good about yourself in love. Maybe it's because of how other people have treated you, or how you treated other people, and you're sort of thinking about that, or examining that, or you have been examining that in the recent past. And so you're coming into July with that energy. But the good news is we see this card. Now, why would you say, I bet you're sat at home or wherever you are watching this video thinking, Ruth, why would you say it's excellent to see the 10 of Wands? But it is excellent to see the 10 of Wands, because the number 10 is all about endings and new beginnings. It's a portal to a new beginning. It's the potential for a brand new start from the energy that you have been experiencing. So when we see a 10, it means we've already done the slog. We've already had the stress. We've already had the tiredness, the fatigue caused by the stressful situations in your love life, Taurus. It's just a second, lots coming through. Okay, it looks like some of you have taken your hands off a situation. You have stepped back from a situation. You have stepped back from a commitment or a relationship that you've been in. And either because you found the situation too difficult, too intense, too, you know, there might have been conflict with you and your partner, or you and the person that you were dating, and so you decided to take a step out back from it. Or differently, there could have been love there. You could have felt love, or there could have been someone else involved. Whatever way, you've taken your hands out of the situation. You've taken a step back from the situation. Let me just see if I can clarify that for you a little bit, actually. It's this one. You had choices. It's this card that wanted to come out. And that's a Seven of Cups. That's a card of sevens are also a card of challenges, but the ones brought about by ourselves and the ones that we have to work through by ourselves. So some of you could have been single whilst working through this stress and strain. So it could have been the ending of a relationship for you that causes stress and this strain, or being in a relationship that causes stress and this strain, okay? We then have the Seven of Cups coming out, which is a card of confusion, which is a card of, you know, not really knowing what option, not really knowing how you should be feeling, really. You know, you've been kind of overwhelmed by your emotions a little bit, and that's not really like you, Taurus. I think that you are an earth sign, so you are, like all earth signs, there is a definite awareness of emotion for you. Even though you're a worker sign, you're a manifester, there's been a distraction for you, and that's not like you. You've been distracted by your emotions that you felt, and maybe that's something that you didn't expect to feel when you took your hands away from a situation. Let's just clarify this let's clarify this Seven of Cups for you, just to give you a little bit more information. Okay, here it is. It's coming now. There it is. Your card again wanted to come out. So maybe the strain of this person could have been quite different to you, actually. They could have, you know, done a different type of work from you, or but it's like what put you off. What it feels like is that maybe for some of you there's been an option for a relationship or that you were in a relationship and that the person wanted a more commitment, and you were just not having that. You know, this is your energy though. So what this is telling us is that I really feel like for some of you, you have been single for the last, you know, for this last month or whatever. You've been on your own and you've been trying to make a choice and make a decision. And that it's been making that choice and making a decision that has been actually quite stressful for you and quite difficult for you. I can tell you your past. I can't tell you your future as yet, but I can pick up on the energies of the past. But this is what it feels like. This is so far. These cards are all about where you've been. Okay, let's now look at this card, the Lover's card. This is a lovely. I mean, it's nice in a love reading when we get the Lover's card, because I've not, as I said, I've not had this for any of fire or water signs. Only you, and you're the first earth sign that I'm doing, Taurus. Okay, the Lover's card. Well, I mean, it's in a love reading, so it's pretty self-explanatory. You seem to have walked away from someone that you actually have feelings for, Taurus, which happens, you know, obviously, which does happen. I need to clarify this Lover's card. Give us a bit more. Shall we get a bit more? Let's get a bit more information about this Lover's card. When I picked up the Hierophant, this card was beneath it, and I spotted it, and then there was a heartache and a heartbreak. And that is linked to the Lovers. So maybe the reason you were feeling this strain and the stress of the Ten of Wands previously is because you had to walk away. Let me put this one actually, on the top so we can see the Ten of Wands, because that was the card that came out first of all, and they're just the clarifiers, aren't they? I hope you like the new setup, by the way. I think every day when you have to set up readings, it's got to be done in a nice efficient way. And I hope that I hope you can see everything clearly. Yeah. Okay. So let's look at this Lovers card then. Okay. So a love is choices. It could have been a choice between two people, Taurus. So it could have been a third party situation. You could have been in a relationship with somebody, committed to somebody, and then you met somebody else who maybe you liked and fell in love with or whatever, and you felt guilty about that. You felt like you guilty because you cheated, or you felt guilty because you wanted to cheat, or because you had feelings for somebody else. It looks like there's been an ending of a relationship. I feel like the energy is that you've been very single, Taurus. And there's this energy, let me just clarify these two cards here together, the Five of Pentacles and the Three of Swords, because I want to know really the relationship of those cards between each other or to the lovers, just get a bit of clarity for you. Okay, so Six of Pentacles. We've got the Five of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles. So it suggests movement in a current relationship or in a union that you are in. Moving on. It's how it feels in my mind, in my head, physically how it feels, the energy, how it's feeling is like a blockage, like blocking. So it could be blocking, like as in blocking someone physically, like not speaking to someone physically, like blocking them on Facebook and on Instagram and whatever, blocking someone's phone number. And that blockage, and it could be you or somebody else, Taurus, you or the other person, Taurus, and that blockage has actually caused you heartache and to feel left out in the cold, even though you're going to be moving on from that energy. But it's something else as well. It's almost like, for some of you, it's like this blockage is it's about looking after yourself. It's not about not feeling love. It's about looking after yourself. There's like an intensity around it. There's an intensity around it that you're bearing the brunt of. For some reason, you know, we're moving into. It's funny because I feel like this energy has been with you, as I said, coming into July. Is it going to linger? We'll look at some outcomes. We'll look at some outcomes. You know, we've got the 5 to the 6 though. You know, we've got 2 5s. We've got you, Hierophant, and we've got the 5 of Pentacles, which is feelings of inadequacy, feelings of, you know, like you're not good enough for somebody's not good enough for you, somebody's not right for you. This is what the 5 of Pentacles represents, feeling like other people are better than you, other people have got what you want. This is what the 5 of Pentacles is about. But it's like you go from that with it. We have movement from this energy and from these energies, from the 3 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles in July to the 6 of Pentacles, which is the card of reciprocity. So we had 2 5s, we had your energy, Hierophant, and the 5 of Pentacles, and now we've got 2 6s, the Lovers card and the 6 of whatever this is, Pentacles. So it, you know, it is actually suggestive of, it's in fact 3 5s. Wow. So it, you know, it's really been a challenge for you. And it is somebody else has brought about this challenge for you. When we have 5s, it's other people and their opinions of us and their thoughts about us or their treatment of us that causes us to question who we are. And we have to overcome that. We have to overcome those challenges to our self-esteem. That's what the 5s represent, really. Well, that's what number 5 represents. So in the tarot, in this instance, it's like other people maybe have got involved in your love life, had an influence on it, and you're not happy about that. Or it's just the fact that, you know, the person that you were in a relationship with, that's been the thing that's caused you the stress and the hurt. But there's a definite moving on from that. So let's see what the Taurus, the energy of the person or the situation coming towards you is. Or around you or coming towards you. So we've got the 8 of Cups, we've got the Ace of Wands, and we've got the 8 of Pentacles. So the 8 of Cups, we've got 2 8s actually. So 8s are cycles, karmic cycles. It's a number of infinity. You know, with the 8 of Cups, it's moving out of difficult energy. It's moving out of difficult emotional time. And this could be for you. This could be for you. It could be you moving out of this difficult energy, choosing to walk away from feeling despondent, feeling disappointed, feeling sad, stressed. It could be you choosing to walk away from that and really wanting a new beginning with somebody else or in your life, even if it's on your own. You know, with the Ace of Wands, it's a passionate new start, it's a new beginning, and it's one that you are going to be taking action toward. Now, it could be the other person in your life, or it feels like a situation though, really. You know, it feels like maybe someone's walked away from you. I was going to call you Hierophant then, Taurus. Or not necessarily walked away from you, but walked away from, they don't want to deal with, they just don't want to deal with it anymore. The stress or the pain or the heartache that they've been dealing with it when it comes to yours and their relationship. They just don't want to deal with it anymore. Yeah, there's going to be a change with the Chariot. You know, this person who you're dealing with, or if this relates to you, you apply it, wants to a complete change of direction. You know, it's a kind of victory, the Chariot card. So it could be a reunion, but it might just be that this person is really just ready to just move on and just really go in a different direction and just really feels like, do you know what? It's time for me to put this behind. Now that's fine and that's good. The only issue is that the Lovers card has turned up. So we'll keep going. What I mean by that is that really you could be, you and him or you and her or whoever it is could you know, be missing out on this, you know, this love, even if there has been betrayal in the past. But we'll have a look. Next we've got the Ace of Wands. This is a passionate new start for the person that for you or the situation that's coming towards you. Passionate new beginning, and that might have something to do with the Eight of Wands or this communication. Now, wow, 3 8s. Oh no, is that a 7? Oh, sorry, that's a 7. Chariot, I thought it was an 8. Sorry. With the Eight of Wands, this is, wand energy is all about our chi, our ki, or universal for energy, or life force. That's the thing that moves us, that animates us, that motivates us, that helps us to create things in this world. That's what wand energy is about. And so we're going to be having a new either you or the person around you or the situation, Taurus, is going to be feeling invigorated about a new beginning in that area, about taking action and going out on dates or you know, trying to. It's like an injection of energy with the Ace of Wands. It's an injection of energy. It's feeling really good and really happy and excited and wanting to change the situations and not wanting to continue in the same vein that's been going on. Okay, and it could be that Eight of Wands is about incoming contact. So it could be, Taurus, that you contact this person or this person contacts you. Okay, 8 is a cycle though, so it's as if there's been an ongoing cycle between you, Taurus, and this other person, potentially. Or if you're single and have been on your own, it's as if there's been an ongoing cycle of you being single and not being satisfied in relationships and then putting all your focus into work. But there seems to be actually something or someone in your environment. I feel the need to clarify the Lovers and the Ace of Wands together, so I'm going to pull a card that's going to, I feel like them two cards go together actually. So I mean, that would suggest actually a passionate new beginning with a lover, and it doesn't have to be someone that you already know. It could be someone that you know. It could be an ex-lover, but it could be someone brand new. I feel like I need to clarify Ace of Wands and Lovers. This is the one. So yeah, in the past it's been this, so it's suggestive of it's someone that you have put energy and effort into in the past. I don't know why the feelings of despondency though, Taurus. I don't know why you're feeling this way. I cannot tell. I cannot read that. I can't hear that. I can't. So it's as if, I mean, I feel like if I don't know, it's potentially because you don't know. That's what I feel it is. I feel like you don't know what it is you want. I just feel like you just don't know what you want. And for those people that are weighing that up, this is, love can be a choice. So, for those people that are weighing those choices up, it's still, I feel like it's something that it's causing you strain and stress now though. And, or it has been causing you strain and stress because you've not been able to make a decision. And you've not been able to be clear in your thoughts. And I feel like you're still really not, you're still not. Let's look at the outcome, Taurus, because it'd be really good, wouldn't it, if we could see some clarity coming. Let's get the Ace of Swords out, babe. Let's get the Ace of Swords out. It'd be really interesting because there's some clarity coming in. Some sort of communication being had. Let's have a look at the outcome for you, Taurus. Okay. Quite funny that, isn't it, that we've got this one wants to come out as well. Okay, so at least we've got one decent guy. We've got, can you see all those? I'll put them up so you can see them against my little love angel. The first card that wanted to come out, the first card that came out was this card here, the Four of Pentacles. So this is the outcome, Taurus. This is the outcome. Part of the outcome, Four of Pentacles. There's a lot of earth energy here, actually. There's a lot of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and there is a lot of wand energy as well. That's fire, that's Aries, Leo, Sag. Some of you could be dating or involved with a fire sign or an earth sign. Obviously you're an earth sign, so the earth cards could be your energy. But we've got this Four of Pentacles, which is about, when I'm in with clients, I always say, look at the promised land behind this dude. He's got all the, he's got all those buildings, and there's all that promise, and it's as if you don't want to go toward that promise. And fours, again, they're about our foundations. All fours are about the structures that we have in our lives and the structures that we keep in our lives. And with the Four of Pentacles, it's a case of not wanting to put any energy and effort into something. It's as if you don't want to put energy and effort into something anymore. And maybe that's because of the Seven of Pentacles here. There might just be a complete separation. If you've been dating someone or not, or in a relationship, it could be that there's going to be a separation in that you don't want to put energy and effort into it anymore with them, and maybe they don't want to put any energy and effort into it with you. However, I've said that, and then look what else we've got. We've got the Three of Pentacles, which is literally the opposite of the Four of Pentacles, which is literally putting in that energy and effort, cooperating, working together. For some of you, this is a wish fulfillment. This is what you want. Some of you want your outcome. It's like there's two different scenarios, actually. Let's look at these. We'll look at them as two different scenarios then. We'll look at the Three of Pentacles, and we'll look at the, what's this card? Nine of Cups. Okay, this is wish fulfillment. So there could be two sides to this relationship. There could be one of you that wants to work together, or some of you that want to work together on a relationship, and there's going to be some of you that don't. With the Nine of Cups, it's all about our wish fulfillment. It's all about the things that we want in our lives. It's about moving toward them. But this dude reminds me of Taurus a little bit, because there's a little bit of stoicism in it. It's like he has his hands crossed and he's sat down. It's like he's not moving toward, she doesn't matter. It's not moving toward the thing that you really know that you want. But when it appears with the Nine of Cups, it's as if that energy's shifting, that maybe you are ready to move toward what it is you want. And actually, I've just realised that the Eight of Cups came out. So even if it's not, the situation is going to change. Whatever situation you've been in for the last few months, whatever cycle you've been in, it's going to change. Whether that's at your hand, Taurus, or the other person's hand, it's definitely going to change. There's going to be movement in the situation. And, it looks like some people are moving toward from the Eight of Cups to the Nine of Cups, using the Chariot, and the Three of Pentacles, that cooperation, that driving things in motion, that bringing things out to manifest and working with other people in order to manifest. in our relationships. And some of you will not. Some of you are having this inner conflict and this battle with yourselves. This is an internal. Again, fives, challenge. I can't believe how many fives you've got. There's so many fives. In fact, did you get all the fives? So it's been very challenging energy for you. I think you guys got like, yeah, you did. You got 5 of cups. Sorry, 5 of cups, 5 of swords. You didn't get 5 of swords, did you? Actually, that's one thing, 1 5 you didn't get, but you got 3 of the 5. Anyway, you have this internal conflict, and it's brought about by a relationship with others or other people getting involved in your relationship. You know, it's hard when we have this type of energy because we can overcome it, but we have to face up to our own limitations in life, the things that have held us, the things that have kept us stuck. And I think that that's what some of you are really struggling with this month. You're struggling with the limitations that you've placed on yourself, really, Taurus, you know, or vice versa. This could apply to the other person if you're cross-watching, blah, blah, blah. But it's as if, you know, there is fear here. There's fear, you know, this feeling afraid of moving towards somebody. I'm getting really lightheaded now. And when that happens, it's because I'm tuning into some specific energies. So I'm feeling that some of this, for some people, could be a soulmate relationship or a twin flame relationship. And I'm going to have to stop this reading very soon because I'm getting exhausted. So yeah, for some of you, there's going to be, the conflict is within yourself, and it's one that you have to overcome by reflecting on your attitudes, behaviours, treatment of others and experiences, how they affected you, how they made you show up. You know, there's movement because we've got the Chariot, there's movement because we've got the Aces, new beginnings, there's movement because we've got the 6 of Pentacles. So I hope that I need to clarify these cards here, just need to clarify them. Yeah, this is what I said, there's fear. There's fear, you know, about moving, and it's internal, and I don't know what the answer is, and neither do you, is the answer here. I think sometimes people expect an answer in a tarot reading, in any sort of reading that they get with people, but I always say, you can tell somebody's past. I can pick up energetically on your past. I can pick up on the experiences that you've had energetically, of course, 100%. But I can't guarantee what's going to happen in your future. Like, no tarot reader, no person with a crystal ball, no astrologer ever in the history of the world can ever tell you for a fact what's going to happen in your future. And that's a beautiful thing, and it's also something that leads to this. It leads us to fear what might happen. And what I always say to my friends is, you're going to get hurt in life. Like, every single person on this planet gets hurt, excuse my French, fucked over by somebody. Every single person does. You know, you can't live like this. You can't live in a shell, you know, hidden away from everybody, traumatized to you know, not wanting to move forward, because you're going to get hurt anyway. And in this situation, you're hurting yourself and getting no benefit from it. So you might as well go out on a few dates and get hurt, as opposed to torturing yourself and not even getting anything to smile about in the meantime. I mean, you know, it's really difficult, but yeah, the fear is really strong there with these 4 of Pentacles, and I feel like that card has been following you around. Let me just tell you though that the next card and the last card I'm going to pick for you is this card here. 10 of Pentacles. You know, Taurus, you're all about manifesting, and you know, this card is a card of happiness. It's a card of building a happy life for yourself. It's a card of building a happy life in the world, you know, but it's not the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Pentacles is different from the 10 of Cups. You've got control over the 10 of Pentacles. You've got control over, I want to get a partner, I want to get a house, I want to get a good job, I want to work hard for these things and build success for my life. That's the 10 of Pentacles. And it's about having all those things in your life because of the work that you've put into those things, because of the work you've put in. So there's definitely happiness available for you, even if you are solitary. But it could be for some of you that there is a love relationship that is going to be growing for these people. You know, for this section of you, you know, it's about overcoming. This energy is available to everybody, to all you Taurians. You know, it's available to all of you Taurians. This energy is available to all of you Taurians in July. But it's about all being able to work through and overcome some of this energy, you know. And this is where we don't want to look at ourselves. We don't want to look at what we did and how we treated someone. You've got to. And you've got to forgive yourself for it as well, Taurus. And you've got to forgive the other person if they were a bad person to you, if they treated you unfairly and unkindly. You've got to forgive them as well, because it's really hard for you to move on and have your new emotional beginning if you don't do that. You'll just stay stuck and stagnant in this energy with the world carrying on behind you. Okay, so let's not have this. Let's move on. Let's move out of these energies. Okay. Good luck, Taurus, for July. I really hope it goes well for you. Please comment and let me know if this resonates with you, because as I said in the additionals, I might be able to hit a few different groups of people. Okay, but let me know if it resonates, and obviously like the video if it does. Okay, thank you so much, Taurus. I hope you have a wonderful July, and I'll see you again within the next 7 days for your bi-weekly readings and the next 14 days for your additional love readings. Okay, thank you very much, Taurus. Take care. Bye.